I am a real American, fighting a gun, and I'm a real American. What's up, everybody? Yeah, Arvin, good job. Let's keep it up. All right, all right. Let's fucking get to work, baby. Let's get to work, baby. Bum bum. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? All right. Let's start digging into the market here because, we've got an interesting open here. Yesterday, after really like a big ramp, right? Yesterday, after that CPI data came out, we had ourselves a big old rampy McGee. And now we're kind of opening up fairly close to yesterday's close, maybe a couple pennies above, give or take. 1 point, give or take. And so we've got ourselves a flat open. Now the interesting part is that we've come a decent bit off the lows, which was at 500. Even though yesterday felt like the only update we've had, it was such a big one that we have come a decent bit off the lows, and we have this kind of still series of lower highs, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high. So what we need to really do is kind of string up a little bit of positive days, whether it's in a zigzag manner, you get a big up day, down day, but you need to kind of break over kind of a couple of these and really maintain at some point some semblance over the 50-day moving average and the rest of your MAs, and that can put us in a little bit more, I would say, strong footing for the markets. You can see here we've been stuck inside a range now for really a couple months, right? And so we want to start to see that. Now, it is normal to be in range for many, many months at a time. Markets do that. Like if you really see here, where we are now is not that different than where we were at in July. Now, while we're at the same price as we've been really since July, we've had these epic pullbacks and runs and so on and so forth. So it's been very, very tradable, and there's been a lot of awesome action. But like in general, markets do stick inside ranges for a long period of time. So if we want to see a speed up in the market, some follow through would be good. And it doesn't have to be follow through today. You may come back and retest the 50-day moving average and then kind of do a dipsy do dunkaroo. But, you want to start to see that. But I thought yesterday was a great positive for the markets. There was a lot of good stuff happening beyond just, the indexes going and seeing, some of your kind of large cap names like Tesla and these kind of names go. You also had a nice run in kind of more speculative names too, right? You saw a bid in some of your more right mid cap names like your Lunars and your RGTIs and stuff that caught a little bit of a bid, right? IONQ. So you want to see that kind of bag of things. You want to see right the Coinzilla and some of these things hold up. And so that was good positive action. Let's see if we can get some semblance of follow through. Couple things to just be mindful of. We are smack dab starting up earnings season. And so, whether the indexes start to go big time or not, we are going to get just huge swaths of stocks reporting their earnings. And so we're going to have ourselves all sorts of fun regardless. So, we're getting into that phase where you don't have to sit there and watch the market tick by tick because there's going to be all sorts of hot little earnings plays going that we're going to be able to shred like men of honor. So we're not necessarily there yet. We have a few, we started with the banks, right? We had Citigroup yesterday, which frankly had some nice follow through. Like, dude, I mean, if you go through here, like, if you can get a couple points out of a bank, right? Like, That's pretty good. There you were trading one of these, I believe. So that's pretty good. So you want to, like you want to see this kind of action when you're trading, right? Like if banks can do ORB, then basically everybody can make some level, right? Some level of some monies, right? And you got some decent action on this. So you had all sorts of right doohickeys following through. You had Wells Fargo going through. So these are all positives, right? We want to see. I mean, frankly, we don't want to see banks do good. Obviously, fuck them. But it is probably good for just the general, right? The general economy to make sure that not everybody's just shit in their bed, right? So we had some nice just a little nice follow through, and they were acting clean too. So we want to kind of see all. We want to see a little bit of all that. So I'm positively. I thought yesterday had a lot of positives to it. So now let's see whether we get a little bit more, right? If we can get a little bit more fun coming out. So let's take a look and see what kind of earnings plays we got out. Like what else is cooking and booking, and let's make sure we get ourselves a little bit of a plan for today. So let's do that. Hold on here, 1 second. Where did my motherfucker thing go? Hold on here, 1 second. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Hold on. I had to restart something. Now I know real American. Hey, Mad Penguins. What's up, baby? Yeah, let's just dig in and see what kind of earnings plays we got here. Give me 1 sec. I'm just loading up this old Benzinga. So you can see here, we got a handful of names here: BBSN, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America. So more banks. Morgan Stanley's up like 2%, it looks like. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see here. Yeah, up about 2%. Bank of America. Oh, how do they make these a little bit better, right? You'd think they'd have like some nicer something. I don't know, nicer what. It feels like they'd have a little nicer something. USB down 2%, nothing there. First Horizon down 2%. So these are kind of right. Nothing burgers for the most part down 3%. Boom, 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 boom. Insteel. I'm not even never even heard of this one. I I'm guessing this is probably a thin little bastard. Boom, 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 boop. Yeah, it is thin. It's got like 500 shares volume. United Health, this might be in play. It's already down about 4%. I would actually add this in because this stock's been under a lot of pressure. This may have some good range on it. Let's add this bad boy. Oh, I'm into it. And then we got Matumbo, Bank of Ozarks. And then this is the one I think we want to keep an eye on. This one matters the most, right? So this is Taiwan Semiconductor up 11 points, right? Up 11 points. And you can see this thing is about to break out. Its old high is around 220. Dudes, this one we can get into call details. I don't think that really matters here, but see estimates. I don't think that one really matters either. How do you get rid of all that shit, bastards? Hold on. Oh man, I had all that nice stuff going. There it is. Yeah, you can see here 220s to break out. This one's important. The reason that this one's important is that this could lift up all the other ones. There's a lot of semiconductor stocks that are holding up right now that are literally at some key levels, right? Like arms at a key level. You have MU starting to get at a key level. TSM's at a key level. So you got a couple of these things that are going. So I want to let's take a look at this TSM and see what the heck is going on. What the heck is going on? So let's just let's just do a quick little search here. Dun, 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 dun. Chip stock game. Needham returns first target. TSM shares are trading higher if the company reported better than expected, which is good. Guidance above estimates, which is a buenos. Like that's the stuff that you want to see, right? So you want to see all that kind of good stuff. You want to see anything that says grow, expand, beat. So you can see here, like you got some beats here, right? The beats are the key. So we got ourselves a little hootenanny with TSM, possibly. So now what we need to do is see, okay, what else, right? What else could be going on? So let's get back into our TC2000 here. Zaman, what up, baby? So look, you're right at a sweet spot here, right? 221. If the market is going to hold, this is the one, right? If the market's going to hold, this is the one. And we don't know. We've seen these kind of gaps kind of fade off of recent on some of these names too, right? But we got ourselves multiple levels. If this holds, all right? Man, Penguin. That's probably true on the thumbnail. Now, if this holds, I think we want to play maybe a little arm. All right. Arm's got itself a nice little range break over here. That's a good God fearing Christian setup right there. You're taking out multiple levels here, right at 541. You got probably room to about 556. I mean, you got a little bit of just a little something on this thing. Let's see if that holds. Beyond that, you got one test, two tests, three tests. It's been pretty tight here. I think, dude, I think we roll in with the little AVGO for the ladies. What do you think? Yeah, just for the ladies. Just for the ladies. Let's get in a little of that. What do you think? I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I want you to add in AVGO. I want you to add in ARM. Let's add in a little TSM for the ladies. All right. Zaman, you dirty Persian. I love you. What's up, PP? Persian Prince? Or do you prefer Persian Pirate? I think Pirate's probably cooler than Prince, right? Because in Arabia's, you guys got a lot of princes, right? Fucking everybody's a prince. But in the desert, how many people are pirates? None. You're one in a million, baby. You're one in a million. A lot of princes, not many pirates. The Persian pirate. Cool. Now, let's get into another name here that I'm very interested in here. Da-da-da-da. Symbiotic to acquire Walmart's advanced systems robotics business for $200 million. You got some upgrades here. This I'm kind of interested in. And I'll tell you why. This was a hot little AI stock a couple years ago in 2023. They do robots, but like AI robot shit. And, all these other robot companies took off, right? So you had like RR, right? And Serve and all these other robot companies take off. This one really never participated at all. And it was the hot one way back in the day. It was at $7-8, went to $60. And it's just been sitting around here. So I'm curious on how this reacts right? How this reacts around that 200-day moving average. Let's see if it picks up a little bit of steam, right? Let's see if it picks up a little bit of steam here. It's fading off a little bit, but look, the float on this is tiny. You don't got, dude, you don't got like 41 million shares. Like you can get this thing. Damn, you can get this thing going. With the 41 million share float, it just takes a little bit of buying. Takes just a little bit of buying to get this thing fucking going. You got 2 million shares in the pre-market already. That's a buenos. That's a muchos buenos. Oh yeah. Let's add it. All right. Let's add it. Beyond that, you small cap hoes. You small cap hoes. You got yourself a little wheeler. You can roll with something like that. No small caps for me, but you know the drill. Oh, this is a. These things are weird. What these Chinese companies do these special cash dividends, and they always fuck it up. Hoo-yah. Hoo-yah. Dude, what a fucking name, first of all. Hoo-yah. 500,000 shares. It's a Chinese name. China's been shitting bricks anyways. I'm not sure how this thing is popping. Let me see what the news is on Hoo-yah. Hoo-yah. We may just add it for the name. Let me see. Anybody see the news on this bad boy? Old Benzinga's got nothing. Somebody get on that fucking Google and let me know real quick. Hoo-yah. We'll add this, but somebody look that up for me if you don't mind. INTZ junk. Yo, these Q names, my gut feeling is that we short them today. I was waiting till about 15. It looks like we already got there. Let's see if it gets a quick squeeze. If you get this thing into this box right here, it's fucking fading. All right. If you get this thing into this box here, it's faded. Maybe not back down to 6, right? But it's faded. Like for like a nice thing. You do want that extra stretch. Get a nice push post market, and then let's see here, previous post. Yeah, you got to about 14. Oh, don't die on us, baby. Don't die on us yet. Come on. Oh no. These are all on the short watch list. Like, look at this fucking squeeze on this from 6 to 11, 12. Oh, fuck. I missed this because I'm on with you guys. I blame the Persian pirate and Tobias for this one. Just kidding. Fuck. Motherfuckers. Well, ain't that some shit? We'll take down IONQ or one of these names. Oh. That's a no buenos. No, Vishnu. Motherfucker. Let me see which one's left. Yeah, we may have to take down some QUBT right now. Like maybe a partial and you stop here. If we get a little pop. Mother. No, Vishnu. Ain't that some shit? Bastards. All right. Let's move on. Guys, remember, these things doubled in the last couple days. I was hoping for one more pop. We had a green open, but it was in the pre-market. I think QUBT, if we can get a pop, that'll be the one. Let's see what's up. A lot of times they do this in the pre-market and they just ramp it back. So there's always an opportunity regardless. Don't worry so much about that. We'll get a little shot at it. Yeah, you can do something like this too. The pre-market's a little bit illiquid, even though it does 15 million shares. I just don't like it because you can't do market orders, right? So it's like can't get any size sometimes. Um, they'll pop up, but I think this one, hey Zaman, good eye by the way. This one's still pretty close to highs. That's a buenos. Let's add that too. PP in the house. Yeah, you can do QMCO2. That one's a little bit thin. It's hard to borrow. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cool. Now, let's dig back through. I digress, my friends. Let's focus a little bit. All right. Batu. Oh, wait. My boy's home. Hold on. Batu. Yeah. Yeah. You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? Oh, that's. Yeah. What? 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 Whoa! Whoa! You want to say hi to everybody? G G G G G G G G G G. Do 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 do. G G G G G. Batu. I love you. Dee dee dee. You need the cutest? Let me see it. Dee dee dee. Do do do. You can play on the floor with that. Ooh. Whoa. All right. Now, let's take a look here. We got to pop in Bitcoin yesterday. Keep an eye. It's looking just like the QQQs. If you get a red to green in the market and in Bitcoin, then I think, we could try to trade a little bit of this coin, see if we can kind of get it maybe up to 300 or give or take. I think that'll be a good spot. Back to this, look, TSM is catching a bid. Hey, Batu. So what we want to do is add in this AVGO. Man, this is a top focus. We're at a big spot here. Like we want to be rolling in this one. Beyond that, going back to the cryptos, look at I've been fooled by this stock 50 times. But this could be the time where I'm not fooled. You got a range break here right on Riot. Yes. Let's see if it can tighten up here and bust loose. You're at a really good spot on this bad boy. You're at a really good spot on this bad boy. Bacho. Oh man, that's a good spot. And it looks a lot better than Mara, which is like kind of stuck in the weeds. I think BTDR also bounced off the 50-day moving average, but it's mid-range, right? You're not at the top, you're not at the lows. Where I think Riot, you got the cleanest entry in this. So let's add this one too. I like the overall look of it. Then we got a couple other names here. I think could be, if the market holds up, I got this on watch for a swing trade app. You got 1 test, 2 tests, 3 tests of resistance right there. We got Reddit, Bachu. You got 180. CRDO. If you look at the hourly chart, 79 is the big breakout. But I actually would go even 78 on this. SMTC, big trend on this yesterday, guys, by the way. We had this on our watch list for my alert did not go off on this. Dude, look at the orb on this thing. You got the orb, the pullback, the show and go, the boots and coots. Man, you got all that good stuff on this thing. I mean, you ain't getting better than that, right? You got flat top breakout. Look at the daily chart. This is the best daily chart I've found so far. Dude, I had so many damn alerts set on this thing. I don't know what's up with the TC2000 sometimes. The alerts are always a little slow. Bachu. Bachu. Oh, yeah. G, 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 G. G, 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 G. Let's take a look at this AGX. Do, 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 do. Here, what do you want to play with? Yeah, you can do that one. I think this one's a little too thin. Only 500,000 shares in volume. All right, so we got cryptos, we got Q stocks, and we got semiconductors. Yeah, I think A-Lab is kind of there. It is a little bit in range too. I think a one that might be a little bit more clean is this VRT. You got a nice spot right there too. And then for a swing, this Twilio is really looking nice too. Let me see ya. I love you, Bachu. I love you 1000. Yes. What? Tick. I love you. All right, folks. That's the list. I'm sticking to it. What are we missing? Heck yeah. All right, then we got to go do what we got to do, which is the do. My friends, my people, I love you. Peace. Let's get this